Hello, it is March 8th. It has been 4 days since the Y was lit in the pattern of a rainbow, and as of yesterday we have some new news articles coming out. At first it was just kind of covering the story, but now we're getting stories where there's mixed reactions. No kidding. And so the point of this video, and I said this when this first happened, but I just really want to put it out there for anybody wondering or who's still thinking about it, because maybe you're a student who is involved with this. I want you to psychologically prepare yourself, if you're a student, for what may happen to you in the coming months, possibly years. I anticipate that BYU, being careful as they are because they know that the entire nation is watching them, they're going to use time as a strategy and deal with you later on. So if you were involved in lighting up the Y, you may all of a sudden here in a couple months, a couple years, find that you're called into the honor code office. And psychologically prepare yourself that they're going to wait for all this time to go by, for people to kind of forget about it and your support to go down. And they're going to say, hey, you know, we really care about our image and the image of BYU, and because you publicly said that you went up to the Y and lit it into something that we're not supportive of, i.e. like gay existence, gay marriage, because essentially BYU, in my opinion, the entire Mormon church, they don't want the topic of homosexuality to even exist. They want it to be entirely hidden. They want anybody who's homosexual to pretend that they're straight and just never ever talk about it, which is totally impossible, and it's not Christian. Jesus said that he died for everybody's sins, blah blah blah. Don't want to get into that, but what I'm telling you is, if you are part of lighting up the Y, just psychologically prepare yourself that they're going to wait for time to pass, they're going to wait for people to forget about it, and they're going to bring you into the office and they're going to say like, hey, you know, thanks for coming to our school, thanks for giving us, like, you know, the little tuition money you did, and thanks for your family's tithing money, but we're going to take away your degree and all the time that you spent here, just flushed it down the toilet, because we are really upset and humiliated that you were involved in going up and lighting the Y in a rainbow pattern. If that happens, immediately get on social media. You may want to come over and post on ex-Mormon Reddit, make a YouTube video. If that happens, just know that you have a mountain of support. The rest of the nation is not going to forget this event, and we are supporting you. So if you were involved in going up into the Y, just immediately, as fast as you can, if you get called into the office, if you're getting any backlash from any of your professors, even if it's in 3 months from now, 6 months, a year, get on social media, let us know, and then you practice and anticipate and psychologically prep yourself to go on something like the Ellen Show, the Today Show, anything big caliber like Oprah, because it's going to be a big deal. So you may want to train yourself and watch for how to go on like national TV. But just know that I haven't forgot about this issue. I set a timer on my phone for 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years, up to 2025, because I anticipate that BYU is going to come out of the shadows and try to steal your degree and all the hard work and everything you went through in going to this university. And I just want to let anybody know that this is a possibility. It's a possibility that they're going to have a delayed reaction, hoping that they can get people isolated, get the situation forgot about, and then essentially launch the assault. So make no mistake, BYU is very upset about this. They feel very embarrassed and they want revenge. So I anticipate that we may see some of those behaviors come up shortly. So just be ready and be aware that you've got an entire nation ready to go and ready to rally around you or anybody else that gets any kind of backlash. So take care and have a good evening.